I think currently our biggest challenge really and our immediate challenge is really addressing our backlog at the Commission. So when we reviewed our universe of cases from the time the ERC was established in 2002 up to the present, we see a constant build-up of the backlog. So this is not something that happened overnight. This is something that has happened over the last 10 years. And what's really daunting is that today, this is the highest backlog of cases, the highest accumulation of cases pending before the Commission. So we really need, we've been taking different strategies to address the backlog. One is if there are cases that can be grouped accordingly so that they can be resolved as a group instead of one-by-one, case-by-case basis, then we resolve them as a group. For example, the pending PSAs or power supply agreements that we have, if they are all from one power plant, for example, we have adopted what we call a one plant, one rate strategy, so that all offtakes from a particular plant will have the same prices, will have the same price upon evaluation by the Commission. Anyway, it's mostly a cost-based evaluation by the Commission. So that's just one, but there are several other strategies, including delegation of authority, so that the resolution won't be clogged or stalled at a particular level. It can be resolved by decentralizing also the authority to resolve these cases. Yes, definitely the amendments in EPIRA will help. In particular, we are pursuing quite seriously the amendment of the structure of ERC. As we had previously discussed, currently the ERC is structured in the same way that the former ERB, its predecessor, was structured. But as we know, the industry has evolved significantly from the pre-EPIRA structure, where we only had NAPOCOR as the generator and then the distribution utilities. And NAPOCOR was a vertically integrated generation transmission company. Now we have one transmission operator and several 300 generation companies and 142 distribution utilities. The structure of ERC is not suited to deal with these many stakeholders as it is currently set up. So we really need legislation to allow us that flexibility to structure accordingly, to restructure accordingly, and so that moving forward, as I mentioned earlier, the industry continues to evolve. As the industry evolves, the regulator will have to evolve at the same pace. Otherwise, regulation may be ineffective in that situation. So we hope that this, by the restructure, we can be more at pace with the industry, which will then solve costs that are resulting from delays in the action of the regulator, which definitely will improve our chances in getting more affordable prices in our power system. Well, there are a lot. There are a lot of changes in ERC, but I think industry-wise, the most recent I can think of is really the passage of these omnibus rules on customer choice programs, because this is something that's been a long time coming. EPIRA, as we all know, has been in place since 2001, but that holy grail of ARCOA, retail competition and open access, all the way to the household level, has really not been realized until this issuance of the rules. Because now, actually, households, even if the threshold is the capacity threshold, the demand threshold is not yet down to the capacity, to the household level, households could already aggregate their supply and already exercise their power of choice via the retail aggregation program. So we think this is really a huge step towards promoting what we call in the Commission energy democracy, which is really really the empowerment of our consumers to make informed choices and wise decisions in realizing their energy destiny, each household's energy destiny.